right, great intro, ma'am. Thank you, thank you. We're about to lean right into it, guys. Let me get these comments off the screen so y'all can see the video. As y'all see below, the first pressure point for tonight is going to be LaVar Ball's divorce after 30 years. So here we go.
She wired differently. Check this out. I know they've been calling and they've been asking me saying, we want to send a speech therapist there. We want to send a rehab lady there. I told them, keep all them people. I don't want nobody coming to the house talking about, oh, I'm giving Tina speech therapy for an hour or two. It's not genuine. I think it's better to work on Tina when we spend time together. She'll come back much faster with me doing it my way. I think between us three, we're going to be better than what they're going to try to send for an hour just to get their little paycheck and get out of here. Yes. Best place for her is here. I told her she wants.
Everything my dad does is definitely planned. So even if, people think he's crazy, he knows what he's doing.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
LaVar has always been positive. None of my boys drink. None. Never smoked. Never indulged. Never acted fool in South Central. If he drunk liquor, he'd be uncontrollable.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Yes, you look like we need to go back upstairs. No, I'm just playing. First impression of Tina was tall, strong, built good, smart. I just walked up to her and I said, you know what? I don't know what me and you gonna do together, but we gonna do something together.
And I thought he was crazy.
That ball magnetism. They just attract me.
My daughter said that she had a boyfriend, and being I'm white and he's black, I didn't know how to take that at first. I probably didn't take it very well.
I will give LaVar a great deal of credit because he didn't push. He was very willing to wait until Tina's parents, who were acting a little bullheaded at that time, were ready to accept him.
I know.
20 years later, would you think we'd still be here doing the same thing that when we started off when I first met you?
No, I didn't believe we were having all boys like you told me when I first met you.
So we're lucky enough to have 3 boys, but 3 monsters like we got. Oh my God.
Our boys are special.
I don't think people understand how much time we put into this. The direction that we're going with this is on a whole different level.
My dad's master plan is hopefully to get all 3 of us on the Lakers.
We love the Lakers because it's in LA. It's so close to home. As kids, we all dreamt that what the hell? I forgot what I just said. Yeah, I'm tripping. Hold on.
Guess what? Everybody in 5 years is on their way out. Your Steph Curry's, your LeBron James. You need somebody else to carry the NBA. What better way than the ball boys?
3 from the same daddy?
You'll see it right here. But she want to go do something else, that's fine with me. We had our run. So even though she had the stroke and getting older, she would never be like, oh man, she was always beautiful in my eyes until you say, I want to go do something else.
Yeah.
Now you're not as beautiful to me again. And the fact that if you decide to go this way, I'm going to go that way, that's fine.
That's deep.
It is what it is, man. I mean, like I said, anytime you can find somebody you can stay in love with for a long time or for one day or whatever, if you can witness that love, that's good. I had that with her. And I found somebody else. But it is what it is. With my wife, who Tina decided to go her own way. That's why you don't see her right here. But she want to go do something else, that's fine with me. We had our run. So even though she had the stroke and getting older, she would never be like, oh man, she was always beautiful in my eyes until you say, I want to go do something else.
Yeah.
Now you're not as beautiful to me again. And the fact that if you decide to go this way, I'm going to go that way, that's fine.
That's deep.
It is what it is, man. I mean, like I said, anytime you can find somebody you can stay in love with for a long time or for one day or whatever, if you can witness that love, that's good. I had that with her. And I found somebody else. But it is what it is.
So there we have it, man. There we have it. Wanted to show y'all a lot before we get this conversation started because I think I'm going to have a totally different viewpoint than what everybody's been saying online. Been watching everybody talk about the situation. And you know what? I never thought Souls watching all this TV in his life would pay off. You know, sometimes people say TV. Well, I watched the whole Ball series. Like I used to follow them before they were rich and wealthy, and so my thought process is going to be a little different than most people. But Rain, how do you feel about? I don't know how much you know about LaVar Ball and Tina Ball prior to this happening, but what are your thoughts about LaVar Ball going, him and his wife divorcing after 30 years of marriage?
She was the one that filed the divorce, correct?
They never said who, but I'm assuming she sounded like she was the one who said she was ready to try something different.
I don't know. I didn't follow their story fully. You know, I didn't watch all the episodes. I know when it first came out, I maybe caught one season. But from the clips you just played, it seems from the outside that LaVar was a stand-up dude. He was able to convince her parents of something that they never thought that they would accept. He nursed her back to health. He had a strict plan when it came to that. He had probably a strict program at home. Having 3 boys, you have to have a strict program, you know, and they, as far as I know, that they're successful as well. From what I can see, LaVar seems to be a stand-up dude with a strict program. That's very loving at the end of the day. So, unless we're not seeing the full picture, or unless we don't know what's really going on behind the scenes, I don't know why their relationship would end. You know, some people say, "Oh, we just growed apart, or we don't align anymore." You know, were you really in it for the long haul? I don't know. And with her condition, he said he was loving her through all her imperfections, and with her oldness and the fact that she had those illnesses, she's not what she used to be at all. So if her being on the outside think that she can get something better than what she has now, God bless.
Okay.
God bless.
All right. Well, you know, Souls has his soul-isms. I think everything LaVar Ball did for her was amazing. Like the actions of a man sticking by a woman who pretty much becomes ill, and him bringing her pretty much almost back to life. I watched the whole TV series. I was a big avid fan of them throughout the whole Ball Boys series. I don't know how many people actually watched it. But I'm gonna say something that's very unpopular tonight, probably to some. Rain, what do I say people gotta have to keep relationships and marriages together?
Tolerance.
She tolerated LaVar Ball. And that's what people fail to realize. Like, and don't get me wrong, LaVar Ball, watching the show, LaVar Ball is the type of father and man you will want raising your sons. Like but two things can be true in the midst of things, right? Just because you might display a great father doesn't mean you might be the great person to another person.
Should be a good father, but not a good husband.
Yes. And LaVar Ball is a alpha. Like, he's a dog.
Oh yeah, you can see that.
Like he's that guy when he steps in the room. And they both were athletes too. They both played in college, and like, so you got 2 alpha personalities. I truly feel from watching the show, I could have seen this coming. I think her getting sick made him make it to 30.
Oh.
Because she stayed where she was comfortable and what she knew. And if she never got fully back healthy, she probably would still be there today. But I really feel, this is just Soul's opinion, I feel that she tolerated LaVar Ball to protect her sons. And I think people don't always look at it from like the woman's side or a mother's side of things, right? Sometimes a woman will stay in a situation as well that benefits their children.
Oh yeah.
And sometimes we look at things from just because everybody, oh, he got her back to health, and it seems amazing. It's an easy narrative to take. Like it's the easiest route to take. But I'm just throwing some nuance in there because when you watch their series and watch their TV show, it takes a very special person to deal with LaVar Ball. Just like it takes it would take a very ideal person to deal with souls. Like and that's why I wanted to bring a different perspective, because I think sometimes it's easy to take what the whole world is like. Oh my God, this was a great dad and great man, and she left him after 30 years. Yeah, that sounds great.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds easy to make him the victim of it. With that being said, I also, coming from a mental health professional background, I paid attention to how calm LaVar Ball was about the overarching conversation. And I used to say this all the time on No Middleman as well. When you take accountability, you can move on without all the antics and stuff. That's what y'all are seeing. Like, you're seeing a man who knows what all was accomplished in that 30 years. And he said, I loved her until she said she wanted to do what? Something different.
Yeah.
Words have power. See, everybody likes to, like, it's so easy. Like, it is what it is. I found someone else, but I will say, being able to find somebody who does love you is something that he's telling you with his words. Like, hey, yeah, we had a good thing. It looked great. And then also, they went through some resentment. You heard the parents. That's why I wanted to play the parents. The parents wasn't a big fan of her dating a black guy.
No.
Which I'm gonna get to Classic on because he hit it right on the head. So, like, at the same time, that relationship had so many ups and downs. But it's easy to look at the success of the relationship once the boys got older. They made it to the NBA. They have money. You know what I mean? Like, it's easy to see, because that's when she got sick. She got sick during the celebration. Nobody's seen everything that led up to the celebration. And that's why I always tell people, like, I'm just happy that I did watch things, because a lot of times we take from what we get from everybody piecing things together. But I would highly encourage people to go out and watch their whole TV series, because it shows you the ebbs and flows of their relationship. And then if y'all still go right now, Neon, the guy who interviewed LaVar Ball, go watch all their clips. Go watch how he talks to the lady that he now dates. I ain't want to play that anyway, but like, everything has a rhyme or reason. That's why I always keep telling y'all that people truly stay together because they tolerate each other.
Oh yeah.
Once the tolerance leaves, that's when love starts being conditional. He literally said it. I loved her until she said she wanted to do something different.
So is tolerance unconditional love?
I don't know. I haven't tapped into that code yet. I don't know. But I think it's just so unique because everybody's riding that one narrative of like, oh, yeah, he brought her back to life.
Mm.
You know what I mean? But there's a lot of women who brought men back to life too, and that man left the woman. We see this all the time, y'all. This ain't nothing new.
Yeah.
This is not nothing new. This is not nothing new under the sun. So I don't know. What's your thoughts though, Rain? What's your thoughts? I just know a lot more about the family due to watching them.
Watching them, yeah. Like I said, I started because it was reality TV. I think I started in one season and probably went on to another different reality series of people, and I didn't go back to the balls. But I know that what Mario said, that he helped her get back. And when he needed her, she ran, because
that's what it looks like.
That's what it looks like. That's what it looking like, but we don't know for sure, And is the narrative has been out about these women leaving after so many years because they want something different or they found themselves. So she's keeping pace with what the women are doing nowadays.
See, but I see it totally different, like, which is so crazy. I know, like, I see it different. Like, I don't even think it's a trend. So, again, coming from again, I know those who don't watch No Middleman, like, I went to a very white predominantly school. Like, I had to be on a bus ride for an hour plus every day. I went to white people. I got a lot of white counterparts and friends who parents divorced after their kids got older. Like, it's a huge trend. White mothers would, and I'm not saying this is white on white marriage too, not just like a white person married to a black man. Or I'm talking about like white parents. Like, white women tend to kind of deal with a lot of things to get their children to where they need to get them to.
So you think that's what it is, that she knew?
Brain froze it. I'm a little. So a lot of, oh, there she goes. She back. There she go.
Oh, I was gone.
There you go. Oh, you're there. There you go.
Is it me?
There you go. All right. It was a little frozen. Yeah.
Oh. I was asking. I was going to ask you. Do you think that was she or do you know if she was like a stay-at-home mom whenever the kids were coming up? I know you said she was an athlete. What's her background like? I mean, I know she has parents who are racist, but what was her background like as far as staying at home?
I don't.
Raising kids.
They did. What you breaking up a little bit, Rain? So I'm trying to make sure I get your question correct. There you go. You said what was her background?
Like, yeah, what did she do? I know she was an athlete, a prior athlete, but what did she do at home? Was she the stay-at-home mom, or did she have a career, or what with the boys?
She was home with the boys.
Oh,
like,
so
she followed the ball. Yeah, she followed the ball plan. Like, if you watch the TV series, like, he had a plan for the boy. Like, all the training, like, they had, like, out there in Chico, California, they had like a plan, and she followed it through.
Okay, so that's what it is then.
Yeah.
She wants to go out and do her thing, because for so many years she gave herself to the family.
That's how you feel about it?
Yeah.
Classic said, when a woman says something that indicates you are not her first choice or initial type, leave it where it is at. He says she has fairly racist parents. I agree with that. He should have never done it. I can kind of agree with that, Classic. He said, for real men, it is. He said he was her act of defiance. I like that, Classic. I like that. Jen told Classic spot on. Yeah, I like that. Classic said men leave the women who help them because the woman keeps rubbing his nose in it. There is a difference, and I'm not biting my tongue. So that's what Classic feel. Classic feel like it's two different reasons why a man leaves and why a woman leaves.
Yeah.
And shout out to what's up, Richard. Richard said men stand in the fire more often than not. I think so in our culture, Richard. White culture, nah. Salute. What's up, I-90 West? What's up? And thank you, I-90 West. I seen you sent over the 102 jewels. I don't know how it works on YouTube. Appreciate you, big dog. Welcome in. Welcome in. He said he helped her get through cancer and all that, and she still left. Man, that's sad. We're doomed. Hey, I'm a big proponent of. I'm a big proponent of. There's never one thing. There's, you know what I mean? Like, there's a combination of a bunch of things. Like, I kind of go with Classic when you think about the first part, right? Going through the defiant stage at a young age, doing something just out of spite of your parents first, which probably caused a lot of turmoil if he wanted to leave or not.
Yeah.
And then he stays through that. They start making babies, you know what I mean? Then before you know it, now they're on the TV stream. You know, it's a lot of variables there. A lot of variables there. He said, when I tell men I understand why they don't want to do the paperwork, they call me names. But when she leaves in 30, I was right. I don't think he having no problem paperwork wise though. He's definitely sitting in the same house that he built, so he got the house for sure. He said, "Dang, this is a black thing." No, not a black thing. We're just talking about when it comes to a lot of men staying through the fire. I think we do deal with that as well. I-90 says, "Do you think she would have left her kids / husband didn't have fame?" I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. I-90 West. And the reason why I say that is because I watched their TV series, their docu-series very closely when the Ball family had their TV series. That's what I'm saying. Like when you think about everybody wants to be treated a certain way. You know what I mean? That's just life. You know what I mean? If you for a woman that's willing to deal with an a-hole, I'm sure there's a lot of days she wants to leave.
She stuck it out.
Like,
She did.
you know what I mean?
Now
she
she
stuck it out. And you know, when you fight something like cancer, we got to look at it from both ends, right? I'm trying to be like more of an optimist, right? Like optimistic about it. Like this lady almost died. She might feel like, okay, I almost died. Yes, he helped me get back to life, but I want to see what else life has to offer. This life is short. You know what I mean? So he said he's just lucky, but generally good advice is to not get the government involved. I hear you, big dog. I hear you. I just wanted to bring a different view because I've seen everybody caping up and almost making him feel like he's the victim. But I think someone's reaction tells you more than you need to know. Like, so that's what I would tell people. I don't know, class. We got to hear her side first. We got to hear her side first because I was trying to look up and see like who she with now, but I'll have to I would love to hear her side of it. I don't know if she's gonna come out and talk about it. And I think the biggest thing is if y'all notice, like the boys aren't involved in none of these conversations.
And maybe she just wanted to get off the program. She was tired of the program.
Go ahead, Rain. And if it's just me, y'all, or is Rain breaking up? Because I want to make sure it ain't just on my side.
I'm watching.
Is she breaking up on y'all side?
I'm looking okay. I'm thinking I'm looking okay.
Mary said, "Classic. I feel you on that one. Government destroys some great things." He said she almost died. Now she wants to. Mary laughing. He said, "Dumb-ish." He said, "No, I was saying it is a black thing. I don't know where it comes from." Oh, he's saying that staying in the fire. I got you, big dog. I got you. Is it just me, y'all? Is Rain frozen now? No, because I see it on the others. Y'all got to let me know because Rain over here cheesing on my end hard.
I don't look froze. I don't look froze on my end. Maybe it's you. I don't know.
Might be stream.
StreamYard, yeah.
Jen said you good. She's good.
Okay.
Let's see here. He said, "I don't think he will say anything bad." That's what I said too, Rigid.
Yeah.
That's what I said too. I don't think she'll say anything too bad about her. Yeah, I don't think so. She is not frozen for me. Okay. See, I knew something. Rigid said she freezed and stopped freezing. Oh, thank you.
Do I need to come
I don't
out?
know. Maybe it's the vertical, and the vertical's probably a little behind too. That's why it doesn't look frozen. They shouldn't be children, grown or not, should not be involved in their parents. I don't know, Mario. I don't know. You got anything else on this topic, Rain?
No. Maybe she wants to get off the program.
You can, right? Rain gonna go out and come back in, y'all. She gonna go out and come back in. What's up, Lil Penny? He said some people aren't built for the theater production life. I feel you. He said, Mario said they should never have to. No, I don't think you have to pick sides. But I think it'll be interesting to see who they're around first. That's the better way to put it. because I know they've been working out at the crib. So they've been working out at the crib. So and the court at the house. So they got like a whole basketball court. But yeah, man, it sucks though, man. I mean, they made it 30 years. They made it 30 years. I mean, longer than most. So shout out to the 30-year gang. They made it 30. Um, I would just always tell people to look at things from both sides. 'Cause I think eventually we will hear her side. So I think it's just always best to kind of see things, cup half empty or half full, however you want to look at it. Penny said, I think she stuck around for the. I said that, little. Thank you, little Penny. If you watch the series, you see it. Like, I think she was. I think she was there to protect the boys. To be honest with you, like, because he was a real dad. He was tough. He was a real dad. Like, I'm all for his fathering. I'm all for his fathering. The tough love and all that. I'm Mr. Ball all the way. Being there for your sons one thou while, nothing wrong with that. But that's solely separate. Fathering is totally separate from your marriage. So, and that's what I try to tell people. I always said Souls was a horrible husband, great father. It can happen, y'all. So I'm living proof. He said, I be telling kids I'm putting her on the spot. They about to learn about women. Shout out to you. Shout out to you, man. So that was pressure point number 1. Pressure point number 2 is going to be very, very interesting, guys and ladies. This is something that